the movie, I wouldn't even say it's a movie. It's literally an emotion. It's a movement. Welcome back, everyone, to another Chatterbox trailer reaction. My name is Joyce, and today I'm joined by, of course, the lovely ladies love Andre.
Hey.
Hey, I'm all right. How are you, Andre?
All good.
Good? Okay. Next up, of course, we have the OG Des. Hey. Namaste to you too. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. All right. Last, of course, but not the least, we have South London skanker, Sean.
Hey,
How
hello.
are you, Sean?
How are you? I'm all right, I'm good. Yeah. What about you? How are you feeling?
I'm doing good, as always.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Today, I want you all to react to another classic trailer. It's called Rang De Basanti. Now, this is from 2006. It is written, produced, and directed by Rakeysh Omprakash Mehra. The film follows a British film student traveling to India to document the story of 5 freedom fighters of the Indian revolutionary movement. She befriends and casts 5 young men in the film, which inspires them to fight against the corruption of their own government. Yeah.
Okay.
It features an ensemble cast consisting of Aamir Khan, Siddharth, Atul Kulkarni, Soha Ali Khan, Sharman Joshi, Kunal Kapoor, and the British actress is played by Alice Patton. Don't know if you ever heard of her, but let's watch.
Is this based on or inspired by
Historical events? And then, she's wanting to make a movie out of that. So she then meets these guys in India.
So how many awards in total? Was anybody counting?
I wasn't.
Believe there were 2 kinds of men.
I counted 17 by the time I started taking it up.
Screaming. The men who go to their deaths in silence. And then I met the 3rd kind.
I can't remember what I've seen him in before.
Luther, first season.
Oh yeah, that's it. Luther.
It's time.
This is my grandfather's diary. He was an eyewitness.
How can this be the oil?
Oh.
Block of ice.
Tell me! How can this be the will of God? मुल्क अपना, ज़मीन अपनी, और हमें भगा रहे हैं विदेशी.
Boys no older than 23 fighting the empire, okay?
हमारे पास और भी आएंगे और भी
Yeah, तुम लोग मेरी फिल्म में एक्टिंग करोगे. You guys are perfect.
कोई फ्यूचर नहीं है इस देश का.
कोई भी देश परफेक्ट नहीं होता, उसे बेहतर बनाना पड़ता है.
पैर दे टके वो पास निकल कर रही है, वो तो फ्यूचर से पीछे पड़ा है. एक पैर पास में, एक पैर फ्यूचर में, तभी तो हमारे पे
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking too.
स्कॉट को हम नहीं छोड़ सकते.
Marvelous.
Boom.
तो क्या करें? हाथ पर हाथ धरे बैठे रहे.
ये क्या हो रहा है?
कुछ नहीं बदलेगा.
Marvelous.
कौन करेगा खत्म? हाँ कौन? अरे खत्म कौन करेगा?
मैं
He looks like the guy from Three Idiots.
He is.
Oh, that is him. Oh, okay.
जिंदगी जीने के दो ही तरीके होते हैं, एक जो हो रहा है होने दो, बर्दाश्त करते जाओ, या फिर जिम्मेदारी उठाओ उसे बदलने की।
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
That trailer is tonally all over the place, but it looks like intentionally so. The movie is. It looks interesting. I think I would need to watch it, like, because I can't tell if it's good or not, and I would want to watch it and see, because it looks like they're experimenting with stuff and the acting looks good, so I would want to watch it and see, like, because the trailer was, it was all over the place tonally, and so it's just an interesting thing. Sometimes interesting is good, sometimes interesting is just interesting but not that really good. But I would want to see this movie and see if it's good.
I think that trailer that was cut for the Academy because it was an entry for the Oscars. So I think that trailer that's the reason I think it is the way it is. Maybe I'm assuming, because I don't think that's the original trailer.
Okay. It would have been good to see the original trailer, maybe perhaps make a comparison, because I thought this trailer here was quite mind-boggling. It was quite nicely shot, and I loved the tonal range. I loved the fact that it was sepia, and then it went into black and white, and then it went into color, and then it reverted to sepia, and it was almost as though there were different time periods reflecting what was going on, and the past was coming into the future and the present, and I thought it was like a mismatch of so much that was going on, and I found it quite interesting. I loved the way it was shot. I thought it was shot beautifully. I love even like the soft focus and the out of focusness and of the black and white, the contrast, the music, the score. I thought it was really well shot, this particular trailer. And if you're saying that this was the one that was used to publicize the film itself, then I would like to see the original one that everybody saw, rather than this specifically designed just to suppose captivate a particular audience. But I enjoyed it. It was so confusing that I would have to watch the movie. It was interesting, like Andre said, and I said from the start, interesting. But the interest to me is the confusion of what was going on and really what this is all about and what they're going to achieve at the end. And I just want to see how it all comes together.
For me, I just thought it was intriguing, piggybacking off what Des said there. I mean, it looked like there was a lot going on. I could see things that looked like someone having a dream. I could see what looks like they was making a film. Obviously, I could see some riots going on. So there was a lot of different things, a bit like Andre saying that the tone was all over the place a little bit. I think for me, I don't necessarily think the trailer sold the film. I'm of the impression that the film is really good, but maybe this particular trailer didn't sell it for me personally. What did make me interested in watching the film was that intrigue from seeing all of those different things going on and sort of like painting my own picture. So maybe it did work in a way, in the sense of making me want to see what it's all about. But the actual trailer and watching it itself, for me, I don't think it was a great experience. I think it was just like more intriguing. So there was things I liked, as in what I was seeing, but the way it was put together, I think it might have been Des who said it was a bit mind-boggling. So I think maybe that's what didn't make it quite work for me. But yeah, it's just my opinion.
Okay. All right. Interesting. It's definitely, in my humble opinion, I would say it's a must watch. It's not even, I would say this movie is like a cult classic. And it's not even just the movie. I wouldn't even say it's a movie. It's literally an emotion. It's a movement. And of course, like, you know, it seems confusing because of the way they've sort of cut the trailer. But like I said in the synopsis, it's about this British girl who comes and wants to make a film about the freedom fighters. Her grandfather was an eyewitness. And so she has a diary of the events that took place back in history. And so she wants to make a movie. And so she comes to India and she wants to cast the people in the film. So she meets these guys in India, right? And then she's casting them. So that's why you see like black and white and color, because it's going back and forth when they're shooting the film depicting what happened back in history. And then a lot of events start taking place in the present time that is pretty much like history repeating itself. And so that's why in the synopsis it says it inspires them to fight against the corruption of their own government. And Aamir Khan says a dialogue, I think. He says, one leg is in the past, one leg is in the future. No wonder we are pissing in the present. So,
no, that's all good. And those individual stuff is great.
Yeah.
It's just like Sean said, the way it was put together wasn't. It was weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
But you can see all the good things in it. But yeah, the way it was.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, if you guys ever do get to watch this, you will know why it became a cult classic. It definitely is a must watch in my humble opinion, like I said. But yeah. So
yeah, maybe a watch along.
Yeah, we'll see what our lovely subscribers say in the comment section. If you all want them to watch it, give it a thumbs up, guys. Okay, and we'll probably do a watch along, right? So that was our reaction to Rang De Basanti. Let them know your thoughts on the movie, if they should watch it or not. And yeah, thank you so much for spending time with us as always. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe, support us on Patreon. And until next time, this is the Chatterbox crew signing out.